So what's up, guys? Got Dave here, and I had a couple of close calls lately that I just wanted to show you and just talk about, you know, and if you guys have opinions of what you would have done or what I should have done or whatever, leave them in the comment section, and you know, let's talk about these things. Now, the first thing that I want to show you and talk about is I was coming home from work and I was splitting lanes, and I came between I was coming up between a Suburban and a big old semi-truck, and I don't know if I was hidden by the Suburban where that little car could not see me, or if he just didn't care, or if he wasn't looking, or whatever. But I was splitting lanes, and a car basically like was changing lanes into me, so I pulled my clutch in a little bit and gave him a rev, you know, just, you know, like, watch out, dude, you know, like, I usually don't go for the horn because I just, usually I can't even find the horn, you know. I'll just, like, in a moment of emergency, I think it's easier just to give a little rev, like if you've got a loud exhaust, like that Duke 690, it's got a pretty throaty exhaust. So I gave the car a little rev, just like, hey, watch out, I'm here, you know. And I was like, what the heck are you doing? And he replied by honking and flashing his lights at me. What the fuck are you doing, dude? I don't know what, like, who was right or who was wrong, but let me know in the comments section. You know, that was the first thing that happened to me. Then the second thing happened to me just yesterday. I was going to work, like, just up here, maybe a few miles up ahead, and I was coming through traffic, and I was watching a car that was driving like an idiot. But by doing that, I was riding like an idiot, you know, like I was watching a car and I was kind of like motovlogging. I was like, yeah, you know, make sure that you watch out for people if they're driving funny. Take note of what they're, you know, of a car that's driving weird, so that you could watch out for that car, you know. And so I was like looking over at a car that was driving weird, and by doing that, I wasn't watching where I was going. And the traffic in front of me slowed down, like, abruptly, and, you know, like, the cars in front of me slammed on their brakes, and I almost rear-ended the car in front of me. I came really freaking close. Little black car right there is driving like a nut, man. That little BMW. That guy there. Driving crazy. Oh, what the heck is that? See, there he goes. It's good to take note of people who are driving erratically, or whatever you want to say. Oh shit, dude, that was fucking nuts, dude. Oh my god. That was about as close as I have ever been to freaking getting in a crash right there, dude. Damn, I spent way too long looking in my mirror right there. Holy shit, dude. I am going to leave that in the video just so you can see what a dumbass I am and how close that was. That was gnarly, dude. And that was a good reaction that I just chose to be like, boom, and go around it rather than to try to brake for it. You know, I'm glad that that was like my natural instinct, because I didn't even think about that. That was just, I just reacted. So I just figured I would show you those two situations. Hopefully I'm not going to add a third one to this video right here. Oh damn, you didn't have to do that, bro. Thank you. A little bit too tight. At least I'm up here enough that, shit, I hope he doesn't get pissed. He's like, you're not going up far enough. Sorry, man. Shit. Oh yeah, holy shit, man. It didn't look like I was gonna be able to make it. Holy shit, I can't believe he made that. Shit, man. That was fucked up. Sorry. I wanted to add this on to the end of the of this video, just because I didn't really want to talk about what happened to me on the third thing, just because I wanted to watch the video a few times and evaluate myself and this situation. And what happened was, we were coming up to the intersection and I saw that there was a long line of cars in the right lane that were stopped, and the light was green, and that Harley guy was coming up behind me and he was on the right track of the left lane. Okay, so I was staying to the left like this of the left lane, and right as we were coming up to that light, to that intersection, the light turned yellow, and there was a school bus on the left, like in the left lane, like next to me. I was coming up on them, and I felt like that bus was blocking the view of the two cars that were in the left turn lane and that were waiting to turn. And I didn't want to chance it and go blowing through there. And it actually surprised me that the Harley guy did go through. But, you know, I mean, he was on it, dude. He freaking got on it and went through. Shit, man. Looking at the video now, you know, like after, you know, like I've watched it a few times and kind of evaluated what happened, there's no doubt in my mind I would have made it through the intersection okay. But at the same time, it's like, it's not worth it, man. About the time that car even moved a little bit, I'm gonna lose my left leg. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even worth it, dude. It's, I know so many people who have gotten screwed up riding bikes that it does scare me, you know, and it does make me a bit on the frickin' reserved side when it comes to stuff like that. You know, like they say, when in doubt, gas it out. I don't know, man. Sometimes that's not the best, I don't think. And I noticed in the video that when he went through the intersection, he went to the right. Like, he was like, oh crap, you know, like he saw those two left turners after I did. So who knows, maybe if he saw them, you know, like I saw those, like what was going on in the intersection before I even got up to it. I knew that there was two people waiting to turn left. I knew that that bus was there, and I was coming up really fast, and as soon as it turned yellow, I was on the brakes. And that's why I stopped like several feet into the intersection rather than where I should have. You know, like I went all the way through the crosswalk rather than actually doing like a proper safe stop behind the line, was because I wasn't sure if I was going to or not. You know, I was like, should I stop? Should I not? Like, I was evaluating it, but at the same time, I was able to stop. You know what I mean? Like, I could have either gone through or stopped, one or the other, and I chose to stop. But it was just a late one because of that choice. So I just figured I would talk about that. Close calls happen all the time. So, you know, like I could make video after video, and from time to time, I'm sure that's what I'm going to be doing, is putting out a close calls video, and we'll just discuss those things. We'll talk about the different situations that I encounter, and trust me, I watch the videos of my close calls way more than anybody else, and I evaluate myself constantly. I am always thinking of, what did I do wrong? What could I do better next time? I'm always thinking about that stuff. And having video of your rides and of your mistakes is a very useful tool, in my opinion. It works very well for me to help me improve my riding. So let me know what you think in the comments. let's talk about it. You know, be like, hey, you know, if I were you, I would have been like one lane over, or I would have been here, I would, you know, like, just let's talk about it. And you guys try to stay safe out there, and you know, try to learn from your mistakes too. And I will talk to you later. Peace.